We are Tyrians. We are many races, several professions. We practice the arts of combat as well as healing. We have foes, and we fight them without mercy. And it's time for us to claim back what is ours. It's time for us to claim back Tyria from the terror of the Elder Dragons. We can't go on living our lives in fear. We have to fight. We have to make a stand. This is our story.
Hello everyone and welcome to Chronicles of Tyria Let's Lore number 5? Yeah.
6.
6?
I think it's 6.
I'm gonna let you check while I keep rambling, because if I try to check, it'll lock me out of the recording.
Oh, okay.
But me and Naveen, me being Lagwyn and Naveen, are back.
Hello!
We hope you enjoyed Alucardalina and Bromms' adventure last week. Pretty interesting.
It's episode 5, you're right.
I was right.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
That's alright. Anyway. So, same thing, same kind of formula that we have had. Going to run around, play the game, do our quests and figure things out. I still have not accepted a secondary profession. I was thinking Ranger, because it would be different for a Necromancer. But I know that Alucardalina is going to be an Elementalist Ranger. And while it's not necessarily a bad thing to have 2 extra party members, essentially, through having pets, it really doesn't fit with a Necromancer that much.
Maybe Mesmer.
Yeah, I was thinking Mesmer, but I think I'm gonna go Monk as well.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I already did most of the quests with you anyway, so that'll cut our time in doing that in like almost in half.
So it's gonna be a Wamo and a Nemo. Oh, Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Where are you? Pasty McDeath Pants.
But, like I said, that gives me a lot of utility if I want to do, if we need additional healing later on. Having that extra monk stuff will help to replenish. Or it could also work for a Minion Master build to help keep my own health up through, even using spells like Blood of the Master and things like that to heal my minions.
Right.
As long as that doesn't hurt them. I forget how that works. But I think if I use it on me, I should be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get going here in a second. So you turned in all your quests, correct?
I still have to turn them in, although they're completed. I just need to go to Armin Saberland in Ascalon City, and I need to go to Grassden the Protector in Green Hills County.
Okay, well, we know, now I don't feel bad, because we know how Cardalina is going to be going over to where the Ranger quests take place, and that takes them to the other side of the map, along with the Elementalist quests. So, I do not have to turn in a second profession, but I do still have one Ascalon quest left to complete. And I'll give you one guess where it's going to take us.
The Catacombs?
Yep.
Oh, more Catacombs!
Guess what, guys? We're going back.
Oh my god, this is so exciting!
Here we go. Back into the Catacombs again. We know you guys didn't get enough of it last time.
Oh my god! It's crazy.
Look out.
Crazy stuff.
Catacombs. Yeah. Where am I going? We gotta
I don't know.
Find,
What did I just
wait.
use?
Maybe not? No, I lied. Kasha,
man.
we got it from Kasha Blackblood in Green Hills County, but we have to go to the Catacombs. So we have to destroy the blood fanatics in the Catacombs. We gotta kill 3 blood fanatics.
I keep pressing out.
Well, here, let's
Out!
summon this guy.
How do I fight? Oh yeah.
Oh my god, spacebar!
It's a weekly thing and I still don't get used to it. For my defense, we've been on vacation.
Yeah, how far? Keep hitting M to look at the map to see how far we are. Doesn't work. It brings up, you know, the world map.
Dodge! Ah, it's not working.
I think, based on the little green arrow, that I'm heading in the right direction. So, we'll just kind of hope that I am.
Oh.
That this doesn't dead end me. Oh, yeah,
just
we are.
select you and press spacebar and I just follow you automatically. Oh my god, a gargoyle. Okay, so here's a little bit of trivia for you guys. If you're a big lore, I'm gonna follow you while I talk.
Yeah, I'm just turning down my volume.
Oh,
That it doesn't
sorry.
overshout. No,
Am I too loud?
No. My music in game.
Oh,
So
okay,
it doesn't
okay.
outshout our conversation.
Right. So, if you're into the Guild Wars lore and you've played the first game, so what we're playing right now, you know that there are gargoyles all around Tyria, or almost, but not in Guild Wars 2, aside from last year's Winter's Day events, I think. Halloween, thanks. So everyone was saying, oh my god, what happened to the gargoyles? There must be something specific in the story concerning the gargoyles, because even on Wiki it states that they don't know what happened to the gargoyles. Oh, that's your fire imp.
Yeah.
So, that's fine. Not too long ago, there was a live stream, an Arena Night live stream, and John Ryan was asked, what happened to the gargoyles? And he said, well, you know what? We didn't think about it. It just happened that there are no gargoyles in Guild Wars 2, so it's not lore related at all. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah, that was one of the most disappointing things because, and I hate to think that this was just a Guild Wars oversight, but I think it was because, you know, you said it's on Wiki, but it is on Wiki, and you're not wrong. But because this is Guild Wars 1, I can actually do something else while playing the game, because it'll just follow you.
You're letting me do all the fighting!
I'm walking over to my copy of Ghosts of Ascalon, and now I'm following you.
Okay.
And flipping open to the, let's see, 3rd page of the book. And I'm looking through, because this, you gotta realize, these are supposed to bridge the gap between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. And we did do a podcast where we basically spoil all the events of Ghosts of Ascalon and Edge of Destiny. But I'm going to look through, and this has the timeline of Guild Wars 2 up until the events of basically Ghosts of Ascalon. So, you know, you're reading through this, which was a pretty huge deal for a lot of us, because it talks about a lot of major events that happen in between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 that we didn't know. Or, you know, timestamps on things that we did know happened. So, let me not feel like an idiot if I pick I'll laugh if I pick Ghosts of Ascalon. This is the wrong one that doesn't have it.
Loud.
Humans drive the char out of Ascalon. Vormir ascends to godhood. Ebonhawk is established. The Foe Fire. Char erect Black Citadel. Pale Tree. Destiny's Edge breaks. Okay, I lied. Let's check Edge of Destiny. If not, guys, completely ignore me because I'm an idiot. But I could have sworn.
Okay, your fire imp is really creepy.
Yeah, it makes a lot of weird noises.
It's like... You don't need to do that in my ear.
Okay, we're looking in the Edge of Destiny right now. I am... What?
The /sleep command does not exist in Guild Wars 1. I forgot.
You have to sit.
No! I want to play the flute instead. Toot, 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 toot. Toot, toot,
Well,
toot, 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 toot,
I don't want to keep looking because I'll feel silly.
toot, 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 toot.
Is it raining in here? Okay, well I guess I could have sworn it was in here, but I'll have to look when I'm not like constantly trying to do a whole other important thing at the same time.
Yeah, because
We're killing time. But I could have sworn that in the timelines listed in the beginning of both books, it said that the gargoyles, left, like mysteriously disappeared from Kryta or wherever. I thought that's where it was.
doesn't matter.
You're right. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just go to wiki.
Well, I can't because if I go out, it closes the recording.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, well, then
Talking
fine.
to you, listeners, watchers, let's lores.
Well, anyway, that information came to us pretty early on when there wasn't a lot of information about Guild Wars 2 at the time. So, like, we all assumed that that was, like, some big plot point. And, yeah, then they're like, oh, has absolutely nothing of importance with anything, so... Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hello!
Oh, Blood Fanatic. This is part of the mission.
I just came out of the bushes. Excuse me! Have you found Dwayna?
Well, she is a monk. She can say that. I just spun my camera in a complete circle.
Sweet.
This way. Looks like. There's like a little starburst up here.
Starburst.
Oh, I could really go for a pack of starbursts right now. Oh, this way. Oh, here we go. I think I remember this mission now.
Huh. I don't. But that's okay! Bane Signet! You are injured! Oh wait, double click?
Were you targeting the right person?
Yes.
Okay, one more Blood Fanatic. I think there's one up here.
Ooh, have you seen that? Underneath?
Where we're walking?
Oh, I thought they were just statues. No, they're like pillars. I don't know.
Oh, they look...
Oh.
I think the correct architectural term is obelisk, but yeah, they...
Oh, yeah.
Right?
There's like tons of tombs here. You got a skin.
Got a deadly cesta. I believe if any of us wanted to 55 monk, I'm pretty sure that... Or it's a grim. Grim cesta is the 55 monk.
Oh.
Yeah, take a look. They did
This-
put a lot of
What's that in the
interesting...
back?
Where are you?
There's a plant. Out of nowhere.
But yeah, there's a lot of interesting, like they put in a ton of like design to build this whole area. Oh yeah, we can go first person. There we go. Oh man, look up. Did you see all the statue heads up top there? If you go first person,
Ooh.
see that?
Whoa. What the screw? Is that
Yeah.
Lisa? No.
I don't know. That's pretty neat though. I never noticed that before.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Oh look at this. There's like these gargoyles up here. They don't look like gargoyle. I mean, technically, they are gargoyles, but not like the ones in game.
I'm stuck. What's happening?
Do you see like straight up or down the hallway there? These winged creatures.
Haste to me. I was stuck in the wall.
Uh-oh. Well,
Oh, yeah,
unfortunately,
okay.
they don't make necromancer spells that can fix that.
Yeah. It's okay.
So is that the end of the quest? Okay, well that was it. We completed my quest. We can get out of the catacombs now.
Sweet.
And I don't
Oh, can we
think
just
have...
map there?
It'll separate us, but we can.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. Let's walk.
Okay.
Ah, stupid fire imp! Stop freaking me out. You're in the catacombs. It's super creepy. And all of a sudden...
That is a
Just don't do that.
remarkable impersonation
Thank you.
of the fire.
Your fire imp.
Yeah.
Whoops, not that way.
I'm following you, so...
I'm just going back towards the little red dots on my U map.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty area.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have a picnic here.
It's kind of odd to have this nice, like, lush green area with the orange. You got the orange leaves. You can hear the waterfall in the catacombs.
Here's a cane for you, Pasty McDispants.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'm not that old. I don't need a cane yet.
Pillars of the catacombs. Now I'm curious. I'm looking up everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Balthazar. No, I mean Grant. How dare I? It's because I'm a warrior and I want to see Balthazar everywhere I go. Let's go kill them. And let's go read that Grenth thing in me jiggy. Oh, that is a lot of them. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Oh man, over aggro, baby. Let's see.
Nah, we're cool.
You might
cool.
be.
Run, Pasty McDeathpants. I'll protect you. Oh wait, I can heal. I forgot. But not very... Not a lot. Can I just attack? Thank you.
Oh, this guy's level 3. A little bit tougher.
Oh, hi.
Hey, I lived through that.
It's crazy.
It's exciting.
Yes, gargoyle scoils. Scoil.
Scoils?
Scoil. Stop it, fire imp. Alright. I feel you should read
Look at
that
how
because...
creepy that thing is. With like the people coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
Trying to like climb up at Grenth, who looks like he's a fox.
Yeah. What does the fox say? Ah! That's what he says.
Okay, statue of Grenth. Came then Desmina, scorned and exiled by her people. And in her misery and wretchedness did Desmina curse the gods for abandoning all who, like her, admired power and ambition. And asketh she, where is the god to whom I may give my undying devotion? Where is the god to whom I may beg revenge against those who scorn me? And rumbled then the earth from far below, and with a terrible groan split open. Grew then the ground white with frost and ice, and from forth the frozen earth spilled the rotted skeletal minions of Grenth. Then did appear the god, and with bony hands outstretched, welcomed the girl into his fold. Saith he, I am your god. Follow where I lead, come whence I call, and the rotted corpses of the dead will be yours to control. And swearing allegiance in life and beyond, did Desmina thence become the god's first follower. Scriptures of Grenth 48b.
Creepy. Because Grenth isn't just the god of death, he's the god of ice as well, isn't he?
Yes.
Right.
Yep. And that is why him and Dwayna have the fight for Winter's Day, because he represents... It's essentially like Groundhog's Day, is what Winter's Day is.
Right.
Aside from the celebration... Ooh, a blue hammer.
It's mine!
Ow. Man, it looked like it was mine. Aside from being the celebration of the new year, it's also basically Groundhog's Day, and if Grenth's minions win Winter's Day, then there'll be, what is it? I don't know. winter basically will last longer. And then
Right.
if Dwayne wins, spring comes early.
We came out the backside!
I didn't even know you could go through there.
Ha ha ha.
Well. Learn
good
something
stuff.
new every day.
What in the
So,
backside?
Actually, let me accept the monk quests from good old Brother Menlo over here.
Yes, put him in though. Wait, which bow should I keep? Ah, I sold it! I sold it! Why'd I do that? Oh, you can't rebuy stuff.
Nope.
What the? Okay. Oh no!
Are you okay?
I clicked one too many times, so I sold all the bows that I had, and I wanted to keep one in case we needed to pull something, but that's
Can't
fine.
you just do the, what's it called? Can't you just do / bonus?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
And use one of those?
Yeah. Totally did not forget.
Totally did not forget. Totally.
Alright, Spence! Thank you
Spence.
for the golds. Yeah,
Good old
it's a
Spence.
merchant.
Yeah, he's got a pretty cool hat. You know, I feel like that's a bromms hat. I don't know why.
Looks
Right?
like a chestnut, right?
Yeah, but like that's like tell me you couldn't picture Brahms wearing that hat on the podcast.
Brahms could totally wear that hat on the podcast. I could actually make him a hat like that so that he can wear. Actually, that looks like half of a football.
Like Pinocchio.
Mom, I'm a real boy now!
Poor Brahms. He's not a real boy.
Damn, boy. Alright, are we
Alright.
ready?
Yes, I am ready to travel to either... Well, where do your quests take you?
Oh, one goes to Ascalon City, and the other one goes to Green Hills County.
Well, I have to go there as well, but I have to kill some skeletons here because I accepted a monk secondary profession.
No! Swoop! Give me your pelt, beast! Shall slay you! None organization like Beta. Shut this trap. My word. Alright, let's go.
Yeah,
More
there's-
birds.
See all these massive skeleton mobs up here? I have to kill these guys.
Alright. Raging Cadaver. Let me bane signet you to death. Here we go. Oh, they're immune to bleeding. Haha.
You know, that's good times. Back in the day.
Gwen randomly going, I'm on an adventure! You're special, Gwen.
Well, she definitely is special.
Hey, come back here. Ah, hammer. All of the weapons. That was a dramatic death.
Alright.
I'm on all fours.
I wonder if we can res the... Oh, nope. Say, can we res the farmers, but... I guess not. So, well, hey, I completed that. I can return to Brother Menlo on our way back to Ascalon, but let's go to Green Hills County now and turn in those other quests.
Isn't Brother Menlo right here in Ashford Abbey?
Yeah, but I don't think we have to go very far. I thought that, like,
We can map our way there anyways.
yeah, that's true.
Growl! Ooh la la, wee la.
Yep. Much less articulate than Guild Wars 1.
Yeah,
There
seriously.
goes Gwen just skipping through all the carnage like it's no big deal.
La 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 la. Come back here, Jesus Christ, mother. Yeah, when I first saw the Grolls in Guild Wars 2, it was like, oh my god, they evolved. What happened to them?
Well, that's like coming... You know what? I don't want to spoil it, so I'll wait. We can just run. We don't need to fight them.
Okay.
My fire imp will take care of them over there.
It'll spook them to death.
Maybe it speaks the same language.
Oh, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. I just got 100 experience, so I guess I killed the...
Oh.
He killed one of those guys.
Good job, Fire Imp.
Thank you.
Yep, that's, again, remarkable.
If Redanet is listening, I'm up for some voice acting. That's cool with me. Alright, Grasden the Protector.
Oh, and I've got Kasha Blackblood right here.
Good work! Elaine was causing a lot of problems. You'll make an excellent protector. Thank you. That's it, bitches. Let's go.
What did I just get? I have meet Farrah Capo in Lakeside County.
Huh. Didn't I? Didn't I?
Did I do that? Did you
No,
do that?
I did that.
Well, guess what? Because I'm a monk now, I have to do it too.
Oh, damn you!
I know, because I was so indecisive. And then I listened to Alec Cardellina say, I'm gonna do a ranger secondary profession. And then I actually thought about what would make sense. And I mean, as much fun as a pet build would be with minions and a pet, probably not the most reliable.
Oh yeah, remember? She's like, try to keep up, and then she at the end she just leaves, and you're like, hey, where are you going? Hey.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the bandit fire starter thing.
And to quote Bromms, Bromms on the last show was like, I'm really disappointed that the fire starter has not started any fires yet. You're fighting. Oh, he did. What?
Whew, that was close.
Wow. What? Oh, I have to click on your name and then go like, hey, here's 20 health.
Yeah, 20 health. That's right.
Yeah, yo. Deal with it. Where are you going? Hey, come back, lady. Red iris flower. It's mine.
I totally clicked on that. Whatever.
Got there first. What's this retribution thing?
But do you have it on and not know?
Okay. Enchantment spell. While you maintain this enchantment, whenever target ally takes attack damage, the spell deals 33% of the damage back to the source. Alright. Let's see now. I'll make you bleed! I don't have enough adrenaline. Adrenaline. Gold.
I've got so many belts. I got like 2 belts. Look out.
You can wear so many pants now?
I know. I can wear 2 McDeath pants.
Oh!
Aha, see what I did there?
Elaine, we meet again.
Fear not, the outcome will be no different.
Haha! I defeated you again.
What were you gonna try to say?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, alright.
Better sword.
And
Alright, so
skill that I use the most.
it's just leaving. It's just like, yep, I'm done. Whatever.
Alright, let's go real quick back to go visit that guy that you just went to visit. Grasden the Protector, that's his name.
Then he's gonna say the same thing that you just said to me!
I totally clicked out of Kasha's dialogue, didn't even read it. Good. Doing good.
Doing great.
Yeah. So that was a
You
once in a
can
lifetime
fuck your
thing.
ass.
So, sorry guys, I can't go back to that.
Oh well.
That's gone. I mean, it's not
It's
like
okay.
Kasha had anything great to say. I'm gonna guess.
Kitty, go away. It's okay. I'm defending you. Stopping a wolf from going after you. Ah,
I appreciate it.
he's dead now.
I just think I would be able to make it on my own.
Bleeding a lot. You're gonna have to go on without me. I'm kidding. Survived.
No. Okay. Where is he at? There. Hey, Grazin. I'm not gonna read it because Naveen read it.
Read it. You look like Menlo.
Yeah. Funny. And also Brahms.
Wait, Brahms looks like everything.
Yeah,
Or
no.
everything looked like Brahms.
Ugh. I don't know. Blowing my mind right now. Well,
Brahms is everywhere.
I gotta go to Brother Menlo for my reward and then Ascalon City.
Alright, let's go then.
Alright.
There's all this running, man. I wonder when I'm gonna get to eat.
Ugh, I don't even think there's even any food here.
There isn't!
No food in pre-searing. Unless we wait for Halloween. Or,
Oh, or Thanksgiving, or...
Easter.
Yeah.
Or... What'd you
St.
say?
Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Well, you don't really eat four-leaf clovers. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know.
I do. And beers.
Well, they do have the beer, yeah.
And-
Blah, blah.
Alright, let's go. Come back here. That's what Stop you to burn. It's like he can hear me scream.
How about this guy? You can't see him, maybe. You see him? He's just standing over in the corner looking at the wall.
What?
That Grawl, well, people will see it on the recording, but that Grawl that was over there, he was just standing facing the corner till like you came over and hit him. Like he was turned around, not aggroed, just facing the wall.
He was aggro on my screen.
On my screen, he was just looking at the wall.
He was special. Oh no! No, Lagwyn, look behind you! Look behind you! No! This is my flower!
Nope, can't have it.
Fine, I'm just gonna
See
go-
this guy? He's running away from me. Look at
Yeah.
this guy. What are you, scared?
Yeah, no
Hey,
good.
Where you going?
Go back here.
Where you going, huh? What, are you afraid of me? I mean, I
He's
know.
too- just like-
He's just go. Look at him go.
I'm on the patrol!
Look at him go.
Oh,
He's
hey, it's
just-
the rogue bull.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna run in front of you. No.
Bird! Just sword in the back! That'll get your attention. Oh, there's another one that shot you in the back right now. Hey, a gear. Hey.
I just like to point out that that Grawl, good old Guild Wars 1 AI, I mean, he just ran away from me, and I followed him, and I ran in front of him, and he just was like, oh, you totally meant, like, just, you know, keep
Yeah.
running.
That's
I
cool.
wonder if we ever would have gotten to a point where he would have turned around and fought us.
Huh. Well, we won't know now because he's dead.
We couldn't ever. It's not like he even had a chance. Maybe he was different, Naveen.
Maybe he was, but too late.
Maybe he was gonna rise up and fight the Char as a
And
human.
change the whole course of history.
But we'll never know
Oh,
because
dang.
you just selfishly murdered him in cold blood.
That's the butterfly effect.
You're making great progress, young one. I am proud of you. Whatever.
Ah, Radamello. Nah.
Togo's better.
Alright, let's map to Ascalon
Oh yeah, we
City.
can do that. That's right.
Bravo. Beam me up, Scotty. Or Dwayna. Or any of the gods. Ah!
Oh man,
It's one of those nights. It's always one of those nights.
that's kind kind of how we live here. Chronicles Tyrion.
Armin Saberland!
Wow, we don't have Brahms to do his voice.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna try to... I don't remember how he impersonated him.
I don't either, so...
Choosing a second profession can be one of the most difficult decisions facing a young soldier. Don't be afraid you've made the wrong choice. What? But don't be afraid you've made the wrong choice. What? There is no right or wrong choice. Oh, okay. Every combination of professions has unique benefits and possibilities. Now it's up to you to take advantage of them. Take this bag. It has 250 experience. Thank you. Look ready for the war, Brawny McBrawn. Ready?
No, not ready yet.
Not ready to talk to Sir Titus. Sorry. Because my friend here doesn't have a second profession. Ah!
No, I do.
Oh, yeah, you do.
But if we do that and talk to him, then we're done with pre-searing.
Yeah, that's true.
So, we're gonna wait.
Okay. Hey, see the town crier is
Look at
something
this.
for us.
But look at this. Look at the people.
Still
Look
playing
at
Guild
the
Wars
amount
1.
of people in pre-searing, no less.
Yeah.
Look at, like, there's some pretty cool looking people with some interesting outfits and all the different... Look at this! This monk over here, she's got full black dye. Scooby. Scooby's got all black dye. You realize how much farming that took?
Wow.
To get a full set of black dye? Well, or buying. I guess you could buy it, too.
Yeah.
Because there's a mesmer
But
over here
still,
all black
with the
dye.
amount of money that you make in pre-searing, you still need a lot of gold.
Oh, no. This is a costume. Well, let's see. We got purple fire staff on sale for 2.5k.
Want to sell Knight's Insignia?
We
No.
got white dye for 2k.
I'm going to speak to the town crier.
Okay, we can do that too.
Grim news from Devana and Ashford. A clan of Grawl has swept north from the woods and into Lakeside County. If they're not stopped, the village will surely be destroyed. Someone must fight these creatures and protect the people of Ashford. A coordinator efforts with Devana. Alright, I'll stop the Grawl.
You know, we
This is
wouldn't
mass.
have had to stop the Grawl, but you had to go and murder that one Grawl in cold blood, so now they're attacking Devona. Did you notice that the town crier didn't have anything to say until we came back after you killed him? You did it. Naveen's changing the course of history.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I'll
go
have
over
to get in
here
contact with Ainet now.
and talk to Neymar.
Where did you go?
Well, I just ran off to the side.
I can't... I've lost my friend!
To the
Oh.
north.
Okay, I see you now. I'm kidding, I'm just...
Because remember, now we've done all the profession-based quests.
Yeah.
So now we're basically just doing side quests.
Alright, you want to read Namar?
Sure. Alas, I am behind on my rent, and my landlord, Gelson? Let's go Gelson, has run out of patience with me. I fear I will be put out of my home. I'll understand if you'd rather not help a Crichton. Our nations were at war a long time. But I'm not your enemy, and I could really use some assistance. My friend, Miller Upton, lives to the southwest. I know he'll help me if I can get a message to him. If you're going that way, could you tell him of my plight? Certainly. How could I refuse?
And you're gonna give me 500 experience at Divine Symbol Energy Plus. Why don't you just sell that symbol to pay for your rent, Namar, huh?
Oh, man.
No,
Don't-
you have symbols coming out of your butt.
Well, hang on. I'm going to play around with my skills a little bit before we take off, because I've got all these monk skills now. I don't even know what they do.
Oh yeah.
I should really figure out what my skills are. I like try to rearrange my bar so my heal would be the 6, so that I like muscle memory from Guild Wars 2. It makes sense.
Yeah. Hop, hop, hop. All right, I'm cool.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna get rid of stuff that I don't use.
Like your mom. Oh, what is bad?
Why would I want? I don't know. I'm
I
gonna get
don't-
rid of Bane Signet. I don't need that. Retribution.
Do you have salvage packages?
They
Let me go
do,
see.
but they don't have great, like the good ones that actually get like the attributes and stuff out of them. You have to get from beyond the wall.
Let's go. I guess. Hello, merchant with a chestnut hat. Salvage kit, 40 gold. Thank you. I am salvaging stuff. And to tanned hide squares. Tanned hide squares that look like triangles.
Oh, yeah, well.
Figure that out.
So, I don't want to use this skill, because I don't want to use anything that makes me have to run up and touch enemies. I feel like that's probably going to be bad for me. Yeah, so... Life Siphon, that's a good one. That's blood magic. I'm gonna lower all my other... I'm not even really using my minions at all. I think I might take that off my skill bar and boost my blood magic, because that's got all my heals are blood magic. Boost that up a little bit.
What? Another year dawns and you're still here. Let's have a little fanfare before you carry on with your daily life. If you hand me a birthday voucher, I'll give you choice of gifts. And the good times will come to an end. Will never come to an end, most likely. Oh, you have vouchers? Oh, what is that?
That's what the new thing is, because they stopped adding new things for 8th birthday and beyond.
Oh, that's true.
So...
Okay.
Throw on Retribution, do a little damage back. And I'll throw on Bane Signet, right? Because it's a Signet, so that doesn't take up any energy. And then I'll add Orison of Healing. A little extra healing in there, right?
Pasty McDeathpants, are you ready to go on the quest?
Yeah, let's just put a point into... Alright, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
Let's
Let's go get some pie.
Do you want to check up top if there's any quests up here?
Let's go see Prince Rurik.
Okay, we can do that. Just
Prince
this once.
Rurik. My love
Aha!
and joy.
Sandra Ellick. You want to
Hey,
read?
Sentry. Spoiler! I'm not saying anything. Just people remember that name, and maybe in a year or two we'll reach that spoiler. I'm sorry to bother you, but I've heard some impressive things about you. And I think only someone with your skill and bravery can help me with my problem. I think my brother Orion has fallen... Oh, she's turning into a Savari all of a sudden.
Yeah.
The Royalists. He's not wicked, just reckless and impulsive. When Sir Titus expelled him from the academy, he became embittered. Embittered?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
It means he became bitter.
Oh. Makes sense. Toward the army. But I don't think he realizes how serious this is. I don't want him to throw his life away for foolish pride. Do you think you could find him and tell him what I said? Perhaps convince him to come home? I don't know exactly where he is, but I imagine Relina Stormbringer and Foibles there might. Ryan was always trying to impress her. He might have told her something. Yeah, sure, I'll get your brother home. Whatever.
Well, I just got the notice that came up that said you've been playing for 1 hour. But we started talking and stuff in-game.
No, we still have 20 minutes to go.
I was gonna say, yeah, so...
Baron Egan! Egon! Egon! He's got a cool beard, man.
Oh man, check that out.
What? You're a rarity. In the Brigade of Syria, no one has beards here.
Also, no one's old in Guild Wars 2, so...
Yeah, that's true. Oh, he has 2 quests.
Oh, look at this. Hello, good citizen. I'm Baron Egan, and you appear to be in need of assistance. No, you're the one who's offering me quests. I don't need your assistance, you need mine. Get your priorities straight. He's senile.
Yeah.
Crazy old man.
Shiny bald head.
What is it that I can help you with? Oh, The poison devourer that you need my help with? Oh, well, let me read what you have to say about it, Baron. How did this guy get to be a Baron? He doesn't even know who's asking for help.
He's special, so people just gave him that title. It's not
It's a throwaway title. Doesn't mean anything. Just, he'll just leave us alone. You're a Baron, Egan. Whatever. The Devourer Cave southwest of town has always been a source of danger to the people of Lakeside County, but they have learned to be vigilant and defend themselves from the beasts. Unfortunately, I've been hearing recently of a new sort of Devourer, with a poisonous sting. I'd like you to find one of these creatures, kill it, and take its poisonous stinger to Brother Menlo in Ashford Abbey. You can count on me, even though you're asking if I could help you. And then he also gives the bandit raid. A group of bandits has been terrorizing Lakeside recently. They have grown so bold that they ambushed a royal tax collector and stole a chest full of gold. That gold is vital to our war effort against the Char and must be recovered. You look like you could give those bandits a good thrashing. Will you recover the stolen chest and then return it to Devona and Ashford for me? You can count on me. Again. Baron Egan. You know, maybe the bandits are misunderstood. Because in Guild Wars 1, they're not any weird ulterior motives. They're just bandits. For all we know, we're totally screwing with Robin Hood here. And he's just trying to rob from the royal tax collector, the rich. Maybe he's just trying to give it to the poor, to feed the poor people of Ascalon. And,
Probably.
And we're the sheriff of Nottingham. We're the jerks.
We're douching it.
We don't know. We don't have enough information. Do you want to go see Rurik?
Yes.
Okay.
Rurik! Oh, there's an Ascalon guard doing his round of guard with another guard.
Well, he was doing a whole lot protecting these fish over here.
And
Did you ever notice this?
Really looking, yeah. There's the really cardboard-looking potatoes and tomatoes and garlic. Come see that garlic.
Wow, that is awful.
Best graphics ever. Peppers. Did you see the peppers? Oh my god, jalapenos.
Yep, those that want a little spice in their paper diet.
Hey, look crunchy.
How about the dried flowers up top though? That's kind of nice.
Smells delicious. Potpourri. Rivik has a quest for me.
No, is this the Char at the gate? I wonder.
A group of Char have broken through the gates. They must be stopped at all costs. Meet me at the gates, just outside of town in Lakeside. I feel we should scream the green words.
Okay.
What say you? Will you help me drive these Char from fair Ascalon?
Don't do this one yet.
Oh man, I don't think I'm ready for this, Prince.
It's the Char are all level 5.
Oh right.
And they attack the second, like we are running to fight them right after we leave Ascalon City.
Okay.
The only reason I know that is because they're the only level 5 enemies in this area. So when I was leveling to 20 in Pre-searing, I had to do that quest from like level 5 to level 8. Just killing those 5 Char over and over and over again.
Oh, okay.
So let's not do that.
Okay.
We'll come back and we'll take that, but now we get to come see Rurik again when we get up a level or 2.
Yay! He's gonna scream at me again.
Yep. We're getting closer to our time limit, but we can probably at least get one of these quests out of the way.
Oh yeah, 15 minutes is enough.
Okay, so which one would you like to do? We got what, 5?
Let's head out and see which one's closest.
Okay.
Because I'm too lazy to look at the map. Alright! Poor tenants. We need to go in Ashford. The Poison Devourer is close. And that's a fun one. Wayward Wizards is in Foiled Buzzfat. And that's another map. So basically we have the Bandit Raid, and we could also do Poor Tenant and the Poison Devourer in all. They're all really close, so.
Okay, well you pick one and we'll start there.
Okay, let's go do the poor tenant. Follow the road southwest from town to Flashfoot. Find Miller Upton and ask him to help Namar, because he's too much of a douche to pay his rent.
Yeah, he's gonna give us... Well, he's gonna give us experience. Does he give us gold, too?
No, he gives us items, like,
A divine symbol of energy with energy +3. We should see how much that sells for.
Yeah, seriously.
To see
That's what I
if
said.
he... I know, I'm just like, we gotta remember when we get the item.
Sure. I know.
Like,
It's like, hey, help me pay my rent, because, you know, I can't pawn anything, apparently.
no.
Yeah. Frost artifact. Hey, Marshall Richards.
Wow, no hay back. Just
Nope.
totally blew you off.
Everyone in Tyrion Pre-searing's a jerk, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It's because I'm not an elementalist with a very revealing chest.
It's true. You got that leather strappy armor there. Doesn't
Hey,
do it.
Trina.
I
Yeah,
love
I know.
this city, but not as much as I love the woods. Regan Valley is wonderful at this time of year. You are so insightful. Thank you for that. I don't know if we could have gone on without that information.
I don't know. I feel like this was very valuable info to get.
You also got all the quests that take place over here in Ashford that will also pop up, but we'll worry about those next time.
Stars right there. Here's Miller Upton.
Is this the one with the beehive?
Yep.
Or the honeycomb? Yeah, alright.
Massive honeycomb.
Swarm of bees. Oh god, the bees! They're
All day
in
long
my
we turned-
eyes.
Stop, drop, and roll. I don't know if that's how it works. All day long we turn to stone and grind the wheat. Just turn to stone and grind the wheat. Just once I'd like there to be a little excitement in my life. What is it we want? Poor tenant. I'm sorry. Really can't worry about helping Namar until I get rid of these damnable bees. Think you can give me a hand job? Hand?
That was completely natural too, wasn't it?
I thought about it.
I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I believe you.
Come on. Take one of the honeycombs lying on the ground and use it to lure the bees across the bridge. If you lure those 3 swarms of bees away, because there's exactly 3 swarms of bees around, I'll be able to think straight again. Well, you know what else could fix that? But whatever. I'll carry a massive honeycomb.
You know what? I can
mean-
tell you one thing, because I know Brahms and I know Alicardalina, and you'll
Yeah.
only get this kind of quality entertainment from Naveen and I. So, you're welcome. You are welcome.
Oh no, not again! I feel like I'm missing a swarm of bees.
I see. 2. No, there's 3. They're all there.
Okay. Bees, not afraid of bees, running around with a massive honeycomb and bees. Gotta carry the massive honeycomb on the bridge. Got the word for an instant. Gonna drop my massive honeycomb. Bam! Stay there, bees. It's nice knowing you. Alright, let's go see if Mr. Upton. Woo! It's minute time. Get it?
That was good. I laughed at that one.
Alright. Let's go. Bam! Mr. Miller, sorry about that. I was trying to make dough infused with money. Honey. Dough. Money. What? But all it did was attract bees. Not to worry about Namar, though. I'll see to it. Gelson or Jelson, whatever, get off his back. No doubt Jelson got Gelson or whatever trying to take advantage of Namar because he's not from Ascalon. He's racist.
Whoa! Okay.
Yeah. Once he knows there's a citizen willing to stand up for Namar, he'll back off. Right? I feel like this racial quest wasn't as exciting as it should have been.
What was with the beautiful shell over here?
Beautiful shell. that drops a beautiful pearl. I got it.
Oh, that's for later.
Yep. On the last Let's lore, Carolina said that there was a cave here. I've never visited it.
Take a look.
And I was curious. So let's go look. The rare scale, giant sunflowers. Die. 3 gold coins. Alright, brood collar. A longbow! Yes, I don't have to type / bonus. Ooh. They're really ugly up close.
Take a look.
Oh, I died.
God.
What happened? I was focused on looking at the character.
Oh, he's level 4. That might be why.
Oh, sorry. I'm a bad warrior. I died.
Oh man, can't make a minion from your body.
This damn thing. Oh, thank you. It was so heavy. It was on me.
Yeah,
Right.
it is really ugly looking. Yeah. Yikes. Well, the cave. We have entered it.
Awesome. If this was Guild Wars 2, there would probably be a jumping puzzle here, but this is Guild Wars 1 and we can't even jump unless we jump like so. That's it.
Alright, so what quest is next on the list?
Oh yeah. Bandit Raid? No. Poison Devourer. It's right next to us.
Yeah, alright, yeah, that's right over the hill here. You can't have it, that's fine.
Hey, gold.
Oh yeah, I think my fire amp killed, I think it was like a wandering group of Grawl or Char that comes through here, and I think he killed them all.
Nice.
I'm running out of room in my inventory soon.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get an identification kit so I can, Oh, what's this?
Identify.
What's this? Oh, a red iris flower for me.
Oh, shut up! Whatever. What else? Oh, we have to go around? Oh, we can go around the other way. Or, we're halfway. It's conflict.
Oh, which way are we going?
Just keep on going that way. Just gonna turn around.
Alright, I'm following you.
Just press the space bar.
That's what I did.
This is what I liked about Guild Wars 1, where I could just like press spacebar and have a whole meal. While
Yeah.
my husband would kill stuff.
Yeah, auto run doesn't do the same kind of thing. Unfortunately.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so we can grab that quest and it's gonna complete 2 quests at the same time.
Ah, well.
Do Gabbin.
Ah, did the Duke.
Do the Duke.
Well, you guys may recognize this armor as well, as this is the Hall of Monuments armor.
What?
That, well, not exactly, but a version of the Hall of Monuments armor that you get, you know, in Guild Wars 2. It looks like this might have been... Is this? Could be New Crichton, maybe, written on the gauntlets here, or is that just a funky design? Well, that wouldn't be New Crichton, it would be Old Escalonian, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, so, you there. You look like a sturdy necromancer. That is a lie. I have tasked my man Fadden here with retrieving devourer eggs for me from the cave over yonder. Wow, over yonder. All right.
Over yonder.
However, he appears unmanned by the devourers, afraid of being eaten, or some rot like that. I need a brave soul to keep the devourers away from Fadden while he does the job for which he has been paid. What say you? If I can get paid for what he does, then I'll gladly do that.
Sure, and he's gonna give us some eggs, so why not? And then Fadden's like, yeah, what up? Just go kill stuff for me, okay?
Like, seriously, what guy goes into a devourer's nest without a weapon?
He's got
Does he have a
fist.
death wish?
Fist of Fury. A hidden snatch. Spiked
That's my
axe.
favorite kind of snatch.
Hidden one.
Damn. Just where I least expected.
Whoa! A snatch! Oh, that devourer's stopping me from killing the other one.
Body blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should also make a point to try to find the vendors so we can get the upgraded armor, too. You know, for trading and stuff. Look! There's an egg! This will only take a moment. Wait for me, will you?
Sure, whatevs.
Where did you go, Fadden? I don't even see you. Oh, there
A
you are.
hidden stash!
Here's an egg. Let me get it.
Whoa, water staff, bone staff.
Oh, I lack the necessary finesse to remove the eggs.
You're not finesse fine enough. You're not. What are you when you have finesse? You're fine?
Well, I'm fine.
You
but
finished?
well, literate is not what you are.
French is what I am. I like to get English.
Got it.
Let's
Let's
kill
keep
stuff.
moving.
Die!
There.
Exactly. Diseased devourer. Oh my. There's so many of them here now.
You need me to come save you?
Oh, that's cool. I got it. Now that I'm watching my health.
Don't forget about that.
Retribution!
Yeah, put that on. You're gonna be up in the front.
Yeah, I always forget. And all carapace. See that? One shot. Oh, my inventory's full. Poisonous stinger.
Oh, the carapace? What is a multiple carapace?
Carapaces.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what it says. 6 doll carapaces.
I mean, I guess. I still don't
Oh,
agree
wait.
with it.
Oh, man. There's not a way to ping stuff?
No.
Jesus. Oh, well.
Yeah, you'd have to run over, open up a trade window, show me, and that would be it.
Come grab this poisonous stinger.
I have one already.
You do?
Yeah. They dropped 2.
So do I.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have one already. Weird.
Fire him! Did you not grab it?
Come on, buddy.
Stupid.
I think he needs a name. I mean, you have one too, technically, but
It's too creepy.
did you delete your summoning stone?
No, it's still there.
Okay. Well, if you want, I'll just keep summoning it every time, so you can delete it to make up inventory space.
That's fine. If we're in trouble. Hey, what is this? A dead end?
This way.
Do I look like a GPS? He's already out. He's like, see you bitches. Now that I got my eggs. Here you go, dude bagger.
Well done. Ah, I don't have my gravelly voice anymore. I got out of it. Ugh. Oh well, can't get into it. Well done. I'll give you a couple of eggs for your trouble. I'm not usually so generous, but I happen to be in a jovial mood at the moment.
Oh, well, dang.
We should be a lot jovialer. We
Jovialer.
should be a lot more jovial because we did all that work for you and didn't really ask for any payment.
Yeah, seriously. Alright, the bandit raid. No, it was the poison devourer. We need to go back to Ashford Abbey to give that to Brother Menlo, and once we're there, we'll, I think, log out, because it's been an hour.
Yeah, that sounds good.
No, it's not the time to kill stuff! Ah, go away!
So make sure you hang on to those, like, the gargoyle skulls and the scale fins and the carapace and the belts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that way when we can figure out what vendors trade for that stuff, and then we can just swap, because since you're a warrior and I'm a necro, different ones will give different,
Yeah.
you know,
The merchants will ask for different items.
like you might go to the one merchant and, it's asking for...
I'm stuck in a tree!
Really? Because on my screen you're still running.
Ah! Wow, I teleported.
Yeah, see? Good job.
Woo! Guild Wars 1!
Yeah. But there's that honeycomb.
The massive honeycomb.
Like, you kind of want to eat honeycomb cereal.
Yeah.
They don't make that anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Well, Canada, they do.
Well, okay. I mean, maybe they do. I just haven't had even a desire to look for it in, God, 15 years, maybe?
Up until now.
Yeah.
They're so good, because even when they're stale, they're still good.
Because, like, here's just we'll go over that. This is Jacobs the Collector here. For me, he offers a flame artifact and a healing honk, and that's it. For big tusks.
Well, for me, he gives me Crichton gauntlets!
Right. So, just like the one person in the Catacombs for skeletal bones offered me, what was it, Crichton gloves? So, we just need to hang on to that, because certain collectors will ask for the same stuff, but they'll all have different options based on the profession that we chose.
Mm-hmm.
So. Other Menlo.
I thought it was Menlo running and like, okay.
You racist.
What? It's not because he's short and he's bald that I'm racist.
It's because he's Canton.
Yeah.
Or me.
Poisonous stinger intact? Yes, it's perfect! There's enough here that I can begin work on an antidote. Yay! It's like clap clap, woohoo. Woo woo.
Alright, let's
Woo-hoo.
check how much that, that was it, the divine symbol was worth.
Oh yeah.
Plus 3 energy. 10 gold! That guy gave out 20 gold to us. He should have been putting that, I mean, maybe it's okay, because that other guy was a racist. But come on now. You've just given out willy-nilly 10 gold to anybody who comes up and says they'll help
Seriously.
you with your honeycomb problem? Come on now, buddy. Maybe
feel
you
like
need to sort out your priorities.
Yeah. He's not the brightest. But oh well. That solves it.
So, Naveen, I may have a sword that's better. Let me just identify what I get. There it is. What are you laughing at?
This elementalist's name is Kia. Kia! You're a donkey and you don't even know it. Well,
Anyway, here, I have a shield and well, actually, never mind. It's 3 to 4 damage, the blade, and 5 armor, the shield.
no thank you.
Yeah, they're highly salvageable, though.
Mom's highly salvageable.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
What a jerk. I don't know what it means, but I'm pretty sure it means you're a jerk.
I don't know what it means, lag.
Back to Naveen the jerk.
Whatever.
Back in Guild Wars 1 time. Well, guys, I think that pretty much does it for us. So, we will be picking this back up. We've still got 3 quests in our active quest log currently. We know we have a bunch more. We have that one from Rurik to take after we level a bit. We have, capturing the prized hogs and stuff over here in Ashford. And, we have the Trouble in the Woods, and we have the Wayward Wizard, which will take us back over into the woods and into Foible's Fair to some different areas of Pre-searing that we haven't been to yet, but I'm fairly certain Bromms and Carolina may have visited, so, or will be visiting if they haven't already.
Probably.
Elementalist quests and ranger quests take you to those 2 areas, so. Alright, Naveen, did you have anything you wanted to say before we go?
Nope.
Well, I just wanted to say that even though I haven't been feeling that well lately, I've been able to keep going because I've been drinking lots of coffee out of, if you hear this, that's ceramic.
A mug.
That's not only any mug, my friends. That is a Chronicles of Tyria mug, and that's
snap.
been keeping me going. If you're curious how you too can own the mug that'll keep you going, you can go to cafepress.com/COT trading post to get a mug of your very own.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get 20.
Well, then I guess you'll just,
Drink
nothing.
a lot of coffee.
Yeah, you'll be awake for a long time. That's also where you'll be able to get our calendar when it comes out in just a week, I think. Hopefully.
Nice.
We'll see about that, but I'm hopeful. So, okay, well, thank you everyone for Let's Lore. Definitely episode number 5.
Yeah.
I'm Lagwyn.
Man, I'm Naveen.
And we will see you next time.